Football Talks. On Football Talks, we discuss about what really happened in the Premier League and how Arsenal won their Premier League. We are talking about ninth start of which the Gunners used to win the Premier League. Now, when we are talking about the ninth start, country, the first one on the list is how Arsenal conceded just 26 goals in 38 Premier League games. And this is what we are talking about. I mean, when a good team don't concede goal, I mean, the pattern of play and every opposition team will be scared of coming to attack. I mean, with the backline, with the good backline, the likes of Gabriel and Saliba, the rest like that. I mean, the backline is very strong for you to even come out play with a show of Arsenal not conceding a goal. But when you're playing about with the team like Arsenal, that you're sure that if you're not careful, you concede, you'll be scared of the backline in the sense that they are not used to conceding goal. I mean, how can you play 38 Premier League games, you concede just 26 goals? I mean, it's very important from set pieces. I mean, if you check the likes of Gabriel, Saliba like that, they are very solid in their backline. I mean, if a team don't concede, the team tends to do well. With the pattern of playing, the style of Arsenal playing, like I think Arsenal is really they have been very solid in the backline, and that's why that's one of the reasons why they won the league. I mean, considering just 26 goals in 38 Premier League games, that's a good record. I mean, no team can even come out to I mean, even in the past teams that won the Premier League, you see them conceding 33 to 40 up to 40 goals, 50 something goals. But in this case, I mean, the era of Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp has shown us, and here now is Arteta winning. So let's talk about how they've played in the Champions League. I mean, they played very well in the Champions League. I mean, since 2010, we have seen teams play less than 10 games, conceding more than 10 or 15 goals. But we've seen in the case where Arsenal, they played good number of games in the Champions League and they concede an average of 0.4 goals, which is massive. Since 2000, we've not seen such records. I mean, when you concede fewer goals, you tend to be very confident in the backline, even with the keeper and the backline, the midfield, everybody. When you don't concede more goals, you tend to be very dangerous in your attack because the opponent will not even have that confidence in coming front to attack, and they'll be at the backline trying to defend. And whenever you hit on the counter, you tend to make good use of it. With Arsenal backline and the keeper Raya, we have seen very positive result about Arsenal, and with this, we can see Arsenal can go a very long way in the next season. With the Champions League, I think we can really tell that Arsenal is one of the best teams in Europe right now because they have conceded few goals. Okay, let's talk about the Champions League, upcoming Champions League finals. We know how Arsenal have been a better team. They don't concede goals. They play well. I mean, you should be scared. Opponents are scared of them because some of these teams that defense well, they play good. They don't really matter. It don't really matter whether they play good or not. But when it comes to you defending well, I mean, you do very well. You do the job, and whenever you have opportunity, you tend to make use of it. That's what we've seen about Arsenal, considering just 0.4 goals in the Champions League. I mean, that is a very good record. With that alone, you can tell that Arsenal is one of the best teams in Europe. The greatest defense in the Premier League for this season. We're talking about Arsenal here. I mean, with combination of set pieces they got in the past. I mean, let's analyze it. I mean, when you have a team that can single-handedly give you 15 to 16 goals set piece, I mean, without strikers, or let's just say from corner, you can post up 15, 16 goals. I mean, you are 5 steps ahead of other teams. If you can defend properly, then the defender can, by from set piece, you can get 15 to 16 goals. Probably that should be a plus to a team that when you handle pressure from every angle, then you come to set piece, you can deliver single-handedly, then you're talking of title winning team. Because if we can talk about other teams, set piece they don't convert, but when it comes to Arsenal, we are all sure that set pieces is very when it comes to Arsenal, when you concede corner against Arsenal, it's very dangerous because anybody at that point can just put in the ball into the back of the net, and with that alone, you can concede. From that point of view, I mean, when you can score goals like that from set pieces, I mean, it reduces the pressure on other players. I mean, you're sure of taking every chances that come your way. In the last couple of football eras we've seen in Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, the rest, Ferguson and the rest, we have not really seen such a powerful team like Arsenal. I mean, winning the league with conceding few goals, then you're sure of set pieces. I mean, that is a whole plus. I mean, this is a different kind of football we are seeing in the new era of Mikel Arteta. I mean, it's a different fashion of football we have all seen. I mean, this past season. Another point is the 15 great chance created. That's what an American football analyzer as great chance created by each side. I mean, we have seen when opposition find it very difficult to create chances against a team like Arsenal. I mean, this Premier League season, we have seen how difficult it is to penetrate the defense when it comes to creating clear score chances, of which we have seen Arsenal side conceding just 15 of these chances. it's very difficult for you to penetrate the defense when you have the likes of Saliba and Gabriel in that back line with the good keeper behind. Creating good score chances without set piece, or it's very difficult. That is what we call a different era when it comes to penetration. Arsenal is not just that team. You just find it too difficult to penetrate the defense. And with that alone, you are comfortable with the back line, with the midfield, and the striking force. With that alone, you're sure of winning the league. And that is one of the reasons why they got that league. Another point is managing a team like Arsenal, managing 62.4 final third possession. Averagely it's more than usual. Since 2010, we've seen Arsenal is team. When you handle the ball, you handle the ball so well that opposition find it so difficult to handle the shots or produce a shot in goal. Average shot in goal against Arsenal this season is 8.2. When you can handle that, you are top-notch team, no doubt. You are sure of controlling the ball, keeping the ball away from your goal area, and makes it very difficult for opposition team to come close to your football. Those defense and how you keep the ball possession 62.4%. Averagely, it's huge. Because averagely, if you're having a percentage of that, I mean, that is a very good thing. With that, I think you play good football. Averagely, you have that. You scare. He has tackled most of those things, and he has seen that. Oh, with this, I should be able to keep the ball away from my goal line and probably handle more of the ball. That will definitely put me in a better position of winning a particular game, and he has done that very well, and it has been very fruitful for him. To the point when it comes to Arsenal, I think that they have been very good about this. Everybody in the pitch is asked to defend well. Everybody, be you keeper from the defense to attacking line, you're asked to defend. Averagely they have 153 tackles. With the likes of how many tackles they have per game averagely, it tells you a lot about the team, how solid the team has been, and how defensive the team has been. With a team like that, you can tell that this team is not a team you can randomly play against. Because whenever they go with attack, something fruitful always come out. So with start defending, you see with tackles and everything, they are top notch. With that, you can tell that this team has well been built by Mikel Arteta, and with that, it will take a very long time for this team for a team like this to break down. With that, you give kudos to him. And switches of play. We have not seen any good team like Arsenal since 2009 that have scored 80 points in the big five, that have scored 80 points and above with that number of switch play. Arsenal can play different pattern of game. From flanks to the wings to the midfield to attack. They can handle pressure with people. The team has well been organized and it has well been built well for a very long time good. With what we see and what we have seen about Arsenal, I can tell you that Arsenal is one of the best team in Europe with what the analysis and what I have seen and how I have seen it. I'll tell you, this team, it's a team that has been built for a very long time, a long time fruitfulness. Another point is 41 open play goals. With this, it tells us so much about the team that scores goals. From every part of the pitch, you can score goal. From outside the box, you can strike. A team like Arsenal, in the past 4 seasons, we've seen how difficult it has been to score goals. With this season, we can really tell they were in for it. Scoring 41 goals in 37 games. That tells us a lot about Arsenal. At this point, I feel I can tell you that Arsenal is one of the best team, if not the best team in Europe. Because with the analysis and everything I've seen about Arsenal, I can tell you that this team is up for glory with goals and defend the back line and everything. You can tell and how they score their goals. From open play, you can score up to 41 goals without even creating chances. You can just stand outside the box. You see players stand outside the box, the likes of Izzy, Trossard and the rest, Martinelli and the rest. You strike outside the box and get a goal. That's a good one for them. 41 goals from open play. That's a perfect one for title. And the last point is set piece. I mean, scoring 18 goals from corner kick. Corner kick scoring 18 goals. If you can get set piece goals up to a good number of 18. They are masters of set piece. We can say that over and over again. Scoring 18 goals in one Premier League season. Come on, it's a good number that can sum up and give a chance of winning the league. With this alone, I think it's a good start. The era has shown it that more stats and everything, records and everything will be set up in the next upcoming season. I mean, kudos to them for all they did this season. They have been very, very good. I mean, a good side. We can say that all over and over again. I mean, from the back line, from midfield, from every angle, from the keeper, the back line, the midfield, the keeper, the striking force, everywhere have been perfectly solid. I mean, it's really a good team. Arsenal's done it, and I hope they keep on doing it. Thank you very much, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more of this content. I mean, we dig deep to tell you how the league and everything, match reaction and everything. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Follow for more content. I mean, we do better every time.